entrepreneurs! One question I've been getting a lot in comments and in emails is how do you go from percents to ounces or to grams when you're formulating? Well, don't look any further, I got you. If you're afraid of math and percentages, don't worry about that. We will get this figured out. Let's get right into the video. So when you're formulating, you always want your formula to equal out to 100%. That is the goal. It should always equal out to 100%. Now I'm going to share a basic formula for this example, and it's just 3 ingredients. So you're going to have a half a cup of shea butter, then 1/4 a cup of coconut oil, and another 1/4 a cup of sweet almond oil. Now, just by reading this formula, it all equals to 1 cup. Oh, we know 4 1/4 equals to 1 cup. Now let's look at this as a pie graph. If 4 1/4 equals to 1 cup, that means that the coconut oil is just 1/4 of this pie, which equals out to 25%. So that would put the sweet almond oil also at 25%. Now we have half of the pie still available, and that will be the half a cup of the shea butter, which will be at 50% for the total pie graph. So you can see you have your shea butter up top, which is going to be at 50%. Then you have your coconut oil at 25% and your sweet almond oil at 25%. See, I told you that would be super simple and easy to understand. Now here's something that I wish I knew earlier. When it comes to formulating, it's great to have sample formulas to build upon. I feel like a lot of people think that they need to just have
this great formula that they came up with on their own. It's just their perfect specific formula.
But that's not always the case. It's great to have a simple formula to build on because you can see where they may have messed up, where you can tweak it to make it a little bit better, where you can add, maybe take away. And understanding the percentages really helps this because then you can master the formula that you want to create and also tweak it so that it represents you and what your brand is going to be. Because you can always take away certain ingredients and substitute, but it's great to just have that sample formula so that you can have that base when you're just starting out. Okay, so the next part of this video, I am going to share with you from percents and converting them into ounces. One thing that I noticed is that a lot of people seem to be a little confused when I just put the formula in the description as just percents, because I just really want to hound to you that percents are really, really important. So I'm always just going to give you your formulas in percents just to also give you practice, but also for you to remember that you need to know the percents for all of your ingredients. So we're going to have mango butter at 39%, cocoa butter at 15%, then we have beeswax at 5%, coconut oil at 20%, avocado oil 15%, vitamin E 1%, fragrance oil 2%, and arrowroot powder 3%. Again, this is just a test formula for example on going into percents to ounces. This isn't a formula that I would actually use to make a product, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Now, let's get started on going into the ounces. Okay, so here we're basically going to take each ingredient in the percents and you're going to times it by the amount that you're trying to make. So let's just make it simple and do 100 ounces for a batch of body butter. So we have 39% of mango butter, so you're going to take the 0.39 and then multiply that by 100, and that's going to be 39 ounces. Then you're going to take your 15% of the cocoa butter, so you're going to take 0.15 times that by 100, and that's going to give you 15 ounces for your cocoa butter. Then 0.05 is what you're going to use for the beeswax. It's 5%, so you want to make sure you do 0.05 for the percent and times that by 100, and that's going to give you 5 ounces. And then we have 0.20 for the coconut oil, and that's going to be 20 ounces. And then we have the avocado oil at 15%, so 0.15, and times that by 100 for 15 ounces. Then you're going to do 1% for your vitamin E oil, and that's 0.01 times 100, so that's 1 ounce. Then you have your arrowroot powder, and that's going to be at 5%, So again, 0.05 and times that by 100 to get you 5 ounces. And then when you're adding in your fragrance oil, you're going to do the same thing. If you just have the 3%, 0.03 times 100 is going to give you 3 ounces. And y'all, it is just that easy. And again, like I said, if you are really having a hard time and once you understand what your percents are, grab that formulation spreadsheet, girl, put in everything, add in the percents that you need, and put in how much you're trying to make, and it will do all of the calculations for you so that you know exactly how much to add. I think that it just makes things a little bit easier when it comes to actually formulating. That's why I created the spreadsheet, because I felt like as I was making everything and having to sit there and calculate every time I wanted to make a bigger batch, it just gets time consuming, and time is money. We need to savor our time, so make sure that you are doing things that are going to help you move a little bit faster, and I think this spreadsheet will do that. If you have a hard time figuring out how to use a spreadsheet, I do have a video explaining how to use that a little bit further. Click on this video here so that you can see an example of that as well, and I'll catch you in the next one.